Right, hi everyone. So I haven't watched back the one that I've done for today, but I just felt guided to. I'm going to do some for later on in the week, but I'm just going to do another wee one for Tuesday. So I wouldn't say I'm procrastinating, I'm having a break. I've just been doing a deep clean. Some of the housework, I love doing that on a Virgo moon. So yeah, I'm having a wee break, and so again, I know I was going to not film, but the thing is, I'm going to be more tired later on in the week, and I've actually got loads of energy today because I was up early. So yeah, I just had to nip to the doctor for something. So I know that might shock you. Oh, but that's health as well, you know what I mean? But again, I am very practical and balanced with all of this too. So yeah, so I don't know, health stuff, because Virgo moon is health, so you might need to do things like that. But practical magic. But yeah, it's great for tidying up. And sorry, a title just flew down, distracting me. Although it's quite interesting, that title that just flew down was something. It's because I had this phone off, because actually I saw that on my other phone, so it's just coming in delayed. So something could be delayed, something could be in transit. This could be your union that's delayed in transit, or a message that's delayed, a wish fulfillment, because they're pulling me at the Nine of Cups over there. But that actual title, what was it again? It was something along the lines of people shouldn't have interfered with this because it was real love. Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to come into this, but that just drew my attention. So, yeah, okay, let's crack on with this. So, I'm going to just shovel these for a wee theme. Because like I said, so there might be two today, but if there's not two, it's because I've put that bigger one in the membership. I think it's actually the one for tomorrow that was quite, you know, sometimes some of them, again, how do I pick? Because it's always like intense messages. But sometimes I don't know, I can't really tell you. Sometimes I'm just like, nah, that's meant to go in the membership. So just so you know that, if you're not in the membership, from as soon as the first level, you get access to these exclusive ones, the ones that basically they're not they're not in public. So, and it doesn't mean that they won't go in public eventually, but some of them won't. Like some of them are just going to be there. So right, what have we got? So for this one, I'm wanting to focus on, again, please work with me, guys. I want to do couples in union, because I've got a lot of people in union on my radar. You'll see I tried to do that for today with the ones I done yesterday, and it more kind of went like in separation, because that's what I usually pick up on. But I could see how it could fit with kind of both. So let's just see. So I'm focused in on couples that are in union. So twin flames, I would imagine, that are in union. What but look, you can let me know if you're not on the twin flame journey, but this resonates with you. That would be really interesting. But like I said, I'm going to be focusing my energy on, like I said, I'm getting all the strong signs to just have another channel where I'm putting out stuff that is for everyone. And I'll just test it and see how I like it. But right, so what have we got? Because I keep getting so many world predictions, I can't just be telling my mum, do you know what I mean? It's like, because she's not listening anyway, she went on holiday anyway. Right, so what have we got? What's a theme for twins in union? This can be something to help you with the past, or something with the present or the future. Hobbies. So somebody might have a strong calling to turn a hobby into a business. Now, this could be something you've done in the past, something you're doing now, or something you're going to do in the future. Something that, you're good at, you had an interest in, that you're like, oh, actually, I'd really like to make something, make something of this. So I can actually think already of some people that would make sense to. So forgiveness. So currently in your connection, there could really be something about forgiveness that's needing to happen here, forgiveness for something from the past. healing trauma of the past, whether it's something to do with you personally, whether you're the divine feminine, divine masculine, something you need to forgive from your past, or someone you need to forgive from your past, or forgiving each other. It doesn't need to be about each other, that, but we'll see how this fits. I'll just get a couple more. Forgiveness, something about turning hobbies into career, something like that, or just, you know, pursuing some kind of hobby, but I do feel it will turn into a career. And sobriety. So there you go, we've got a bit of a story going on there. So somebody could be focused on getting sober or healing some type of addiction, and joining, maybe coming out of some kind of hermit mode, or yeah, so that's enough. That's enough. Right, let's see, we'll go with that. So this is how the divine feminine's feeling, whether you're male or female. And this can help you identify whether this is going to make sense to you or not. Safe and... Right, so there's safe, but there's some kind of discontentment here. Secure, sheltered and protected, but we've got happy, blissful, joyful, content, but it's in reverse. So, you know, I feel your needs are being met, but there's some kind of discontented energy. You know, there's a bit of unhappiness there. So, because I was going to say, oh, you feel safe and secure, and I mean, it's that's a weird one, isn't it? Safe, but you're unhappy. So that's what I'm getting. It's like something's not right if you are the divine feminine. Let's put them back and see what comes out. What have we got for the divine masculine? Now, it can still be for your divine feminine side and your divine masculine side, you know, when I'm saying divine feminine. So it can be basically because I read for twin flames, this is going on within the both of you, provided you know that this is your true twin flame. It can manifest in different ways. So we'll just see what comes through. And remember, you don't need to be unhappy with something to do with your partner. Like, you could be going through, like, say for instance, someone could be going through a bit of a difficult time right now. When it's the divine feminine, it doesn't tend to be a dark night of soul unless you're newer to the journey. Newer to the journey, or like, that's complicated, because like I said, I can think of some people that you've been with your person a long time, but you could have only like newly found out your twin flames or something. So that kind of is new to the journey, because it's like, you know, when you're not really paying that much attention about being a twin flame, I think it does change. I've noticed it does change things for people. So just take it as it resonates. But there could be an unhappiness, and it's about the relationship. Divine masculine, shy. So timid, hesitant, reserved. That came out in one of the ones last night. So if you find this much later on, I don't know where it came up. I don't know. If you're finding this in recent, you know, when I've published it, it's the last 3 I just done. So it'll be the videos before that. It was in one of them. But yeah, there's a shyness, a timid, hesitant and reserved energy. Oh, but there is also safe here as well. How interesting. Secure, sheltered and protected. So what I'm getting from that is the divine masculine also feels safe and secure. So it's like, basically what I'm getting is, it's like, it feels like you both feel safe and secure in this connection, but it feels like, this reminds me of the King of Cups, like somebody's hesitant to talk about their deeper feelings. So obviously this is not uncommon. Definitely, you know, to home in on men, because again, I've just put on blue eyeliner, and it's like, I think I put it too close to my eye. It's irritating my eye. But again, whenever I touch my eyes, it's things to do about either you can't see clearly or you are seeing clearly. And interestingly enough, I did post a song, what's it called? Fresh Eyes. Andy Grammer, I think it is. It's Andy someone. I don't know if it's Andy Grammer, that might be another guy. Anyway, it's Andy something. And Andy might be a name here. But it's about, oh, suddenly I'm in love with a stranger. I can't believe you're mine. And I see you with fresh eyes. Sorry, I lost the tune because I forgot the words. But it's, to me, I take that as like, you could have been with this person a while, but this masculine's looking at you in a whole different light now. I can see now, actually, this is what they tend to do. I can see how this can actually still make sense to twins or in separation. Oh, this is totally a sign, isn't it? Because look, I've got 5% battery. I tell you, there must be twins in union that just really needed this wee message, because I didn't get it, because it's You know what I mean? I think this might be the only one they want me to film. I get it. It's because I need to get on with tidying up these cards. But so let's not get any more of them. We'll just see. So what is a block for the Divine Feminine? Divine Masculine, Feminine, is it getting hurt? All love comes with a risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss, take a chance. So, in case that's the thumbnail, what's the matter? So, the feminine's afraid of getting hurt. And that's why, look, you both feel safe and secure in this relationship. I would say to a certain extent is what I'm feeling. There's something not right here. It could have something to do, because the sobriety come up, it could have something to do with somebody's addictions affecting something. Or it doesn't have to do it, but just with those first, you'll know. I'm just delivering a message. And if this resonates, this is, book a session and I can help. Oh yeah, I've just realised something. That's why they're one. This is so funny. I've just realised they want me to do the couples ones exclusively, because there is a chance I might end up putting these on that level of the membership. But basically, just quickly, because of the battery, I do couples sessions. So, so if it, like, not eventually, they are actually on the schedule, but they're hidden just now. But quite soon they won't be. Probably around the full moon they'll be there. But if you want to already book it now, then you can email and see if it's suited to you. It was just the query I was the kind of thing I was wondering about was what price to make it, because I didn't want to make it double the price because it's two people. But, I've come to the conclusion, whatever, that it's, just a bit more than the normal session. So it's not like double, but it's a bit more than just because it's a lot of energy, when it's two people opposed to one, and resolving, especially if there's some kind of conflict, it is more of my energy. So again, I'm gonna test it out. So the first sort of few people that are twins in union, I'm like, what was that? I think it was my stomach. This sounds like a motor or something. That's so funny. But like, I suppose I will. No, I don't, honestly. I just feel my stomach likes to chip in, and it's so funny because you never pick up on here. But maybe it wasn't my stomach. It was like something. It was a wee. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It sounded like maybe it was like a motor outside or something, but it was like a. Maybe this is my Clairaudience. It was like an engine or something, or. That's so random, but like, yeah, somebody needs to check something on their car. Don't ask me how I went from that, but I heard it. But I'm like, yeah, Clairaudience, man. See what I mean? Because like when I tap into energy, I don't know. Let me know. That's weird. But yeah, because every time I channel these, it's so weird how like I've channeled it, I haven't published it yet, and people, I've picked up on you guys' stuff before you've even seen it, because like it's like you hear what I'm saying, but I can. It's hard to explain, but telepathy is real. That's why I always say, like where I know it's. Look, let's face it. Let's get real, right? Because it's Virgo moon reality. We're all human. It's natural that you're going to talk about things and other people from time to time. You're going to assess things, but where possible, be mindful about every word that passes your lips, because that's one of those flower cards. Because if you're unnecessarily like gossiping or like bitching to a huge extent, yeah, it's like I said, that's spell work. It's using your words, which are powerful, for it might not be as harsh as harm, but it's not. What good is it doing? When, like I said, if you're Matthew, is your, and again, like, can I just stress, like, I feel this is like Lilith and Scorpio stuff. I'm not perfect. Like, obviously, people have pissed me off in my life, and I will have had times, like, over the years where I'll have been having a moan to others about someone if they've triggered me or upset me. But even now, like, I can think of loads of scenarios where I wouldn't do that now, because it's like I've evolved and changed and grown, and that's what we all need to do. So again, I'm just being really honest with people. So it's like, I don't know, there's something about that, you know, like before you judge somebody else for, I don't know, this feels like gossip. Like this feels like somebody's been hurt by somebody else saying, oh, they've annoyed me or they've done this. And then somebody else has like said, oh, they said this about you. Or somebody's passed on something private about you. I don't know where this is coming from, but it's coming through. But it's kind of like, so I feel like I'm talking to the person that your feelings have been hurt. A, check it's true. And if you've got actual proof it is true, that person might have been having a bad day, or they might have been triggered, or you know, it's something about, because I feel this is something that's like, it can be salvaged, but it's like somebody's jumping to conclusions here, or you're not being fair. There's something, again, it's really interesting. The banding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet, be less demanding, and I've not seen that one. So this is the Divine Masculine's card. So you're a Divine Masculine, male or female, that it's like you've cut somebody out for something that I'm hearing like you could just as easily have done to them at some point. No idea what that's about, guys. Very interesting. Right, it's going to cut off. So what have we got? We're meant to be together, and I'll wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. I'm worried. I'm so afraid that you'll move on and meet somebody else. It's keeping me awake at night. I can't lose you. So yeah, I don't know. So it doesn't need to, that bit doesn't need to be about you and your twin flame together. That could be about you and a karmic person, or you. And again, it feels like it might not be about you and a karmic person. It feels like it's like you and somebody you care about, and you've unfairly like just dropped them with no explanation. Hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting, clarity, truth, intentions, and honesty. Yeah, and I feel that now, if this is yours, you'll just know. Oh, fresh eyes, clarity. It's like you're like, I fucked up. Like, you know, it's like I feel you feel that you're in the right, but it's like you're like, I think I have harshly judged this person. And they're like, yeah, that's the truth. Truth, intentions, clarity. This is quite interesting because I'm actually just thinking of some of the dreams I had, which actually wasn't anything to do with twin flame related. It was stuff like this. It was just all stuff from whatever they would get me to tell the message about, like people that might be coming back on the radar after having been away for a while because they've got the truth and clarity around something. Very interesting. So anyway, you can let me know, but this is going to cut off, so see you later.